The Hudson's Bay Company, once the most powerful company in North America, is now on the verge of bankruptcy. But how did this 350-year-old titan, once richer than nations, fall so far? Let's take it back to the beginning. Founded in 1670 by royal charter from King Charles II, the Hudson's Bay Company, often called HBK, wasn't just a company. It was a colonial force. Its mission? To control the fur trade in North America. And it succeeded big time. At its peak, HBC rolled over Rupert's Land, a massive territory that covered a third of what we now call Canada. They set up trading posts that eventually evolved into cities like Winnipeg and Edmonton. And they weren't just trading, they were governing with their own laws, currency, and even flags. For centuries, the fur trade was HBC's lifeblood, driven by the demand for beaver pelts in European fashion. But as trends changed and animal populations declined, HBC had to pivot. By the 1800s, it was evolving into a retailer. It opened its first department store in 1881. And by the 20th century, HBC had become the face of Canadian retail. It owned household names like Zellers and Simpsons, and its flagship-based stores were iconic. You probably recognize the Hudson's Bay, striped blanket, or their multicolored point, scarves symbols of Canadian identity. But behind the branding was a retail empire slowly being outpaced by change. The 2000s hit hard. Online shopping exploded. US giants like Walmart and Amazon stormed into the market. And HBC, it struggled to keep up. They closed stores, sold off assets, laid off staff, and still lost money. Zellers, once beloved, was shut down in 2013. Then awkwardly brought back years later with pop-up locations. Their luxury venture buying Saks Fifth Avenue never really took off in Canada. And their attempts to modernize online, late and underwhelming. In 2020, HBC was taken private. Its chairman hoped to rescue the brand away from public scrutiny. But 4 years later, the writing's on the wall. HBC has sold off most of its real estate, closed flagship stores, and drastically scaled back. Some analysts now say it's not really a retail company anymore, just a holding company with a legacy brand and some land. As of 2025, bankruptcy rumors are louder than ever. Store shelves are sparse, brand loyalty is fading, and for the first time in its long imperial history, Hudson's Bay might disappear. But here's the thing, HBC is more than just a retailer. It's a living record of Canadian history. Its archives hold maps, diaries, and trade logs going back centuries. It played a key role in colonization, expansion, and even the founding of the Canadian nation. This is a story of capitalism, colonialism, and change. A company that once governed land, influenced politics, and shaped an entire economy now, reduced to trying to sell retro, fleece sweaters, and lease out its buildings. So what's the legacy of Hudson's Bay?
It's complicated, it's colonial, it's iconic, and it's fading fast. Don't forget to like and follow.